Maintenance and asset management requires thorough and thoughtful oversight, and a good software package can help you control equipment and work order life cycles. Over the years, MP2 has become the standard for computerized maintenance management systems, or CMMS, but this is rapidly becoming a legacy system for many companies. EAM Solutions consultants can help you move from MP2 to a modern solution, Infor EAM. MP2 was the premier CMMS application for many years, but the application was built according to older technology and maintenance management standards. Many companies stick with MP2 because it gets the job done, but every year the system falls farther behind. You need to consider a few key facts about MP2. The application was built before the internet was prominent in business. It's intended for a local area network and not for wide distribution. The MP2 architecture can cause data corruption because many functions in the system work on temporary tables, and because end users can delete records, the database will become corrupt over time. System integration can only happen on the database level instead of the front end, which is how current XML interfacing works. Also, because of potential corrupt data, you may send bad data to linked systems. The front end is static. What you see is what you get. Although you can do simple modifications to screens and menus, the application is non-configurable and forces you to conform how you do business to the application. MP2 was built and released prior to new accounting rules through Sarbanes-Oxley, and it doesn't take into account current modern maintenance and safety rules. In fact, MP2 has not been significantly updated since 2002, and it will only be released with an interface designed at the turn of the century. Everyone knows it, and it's already out there, are not good reasons to stay with legacy software. Infor EAM is a far better system that allows you to do the same things MP2 can do, but under modern standards and with current technology. Infor EAM is a fully web-enabled application, which means it's accessible through nearly any web browser. This lets you deploy Infor EAM anywhere, quickly and easily. The front end for Infor EAM is fully configurable, allowing you to make the software support how you manage maintenance, assets, and work orders. Infor continues to work on Infor EAM, with planned releases already in testing and with money to invest in new development. Equipment, parts, and other records can be loaded directly into Infor EAM without touching the database, and system integration uses current XML toolsets, which don't have to be rewritten every time you upgrade your software. Best of all, Infor EAM is designed to support current accounting, maintenance, and industry standards, including Sarbanes-Oxley, GAAP, ISO, and other regulatory groups. Core to the differences between Infor EAM and MP2 is the technology for the systems. With Infor EAM, the application is available for an Oracle, Microsoft SQL, or PostgreSQL database, and a cloud option for subscription is also available. You can access Infor EAM using Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, Firefox, and even Apple Safari, or nearly any web browser of choice. Standard integration tools built using XML and XSLT move data between Infor EAM and other applications, and the interface does not have to be rebuilt with every patch or upgrade. The HTML5 front end is fully configurable, and functions within Infor EAM let you clone forms, create forms, and even automate processes. Infor EAM was also written to support modern IT and U.S. federal government documentation standards. Safeguards are built into the system to help prevent data corruption. With MP2, the application is only available for Microsoft SQL and is intended for a single-site rollout on a local area network. Because it's client-server application, you have to install MP2 on every workstation where it's needed, and patch files have to be added to the server and to every one of those workstations. Even custom reports have to be distributed to each workstation. If you want to link MP2 to financial, purchasing, or other packages, all integration is done on the database level. Integration to MP2 becomes complicated and dependent on database, application, and even server operating system patch versions. With MP2, what you see is what you get. You can't move fields, create new forms, or even build new menus. You are forced to wrap your business process around the software. And because the system allows you to delete records and update key fields, and because wizards in most reports create temporary tables in the database, data corruption is common, affecting performance, reporting, and usability. Moving to Infor EAM is routine, but you need to do a little housekeeping before upgrading. Now is a good time to mark any unneeded records as obsolete or not needed. You don't want to move junk records into Infor EAM. You should clean up units of measure table as well as vendors, manufacturers, and other lookup tables. Make sure duplicate or old codes, especially ones added on the fly by users, have been removed. Type codes and other global codes, such as cost centers, need to be reviewed. This is really critical if you plan to move more than one MP2 database into Infor EAM. Make sure all global codes in all instances of MP2 line up. Our consultants can help you with this task. Consider maintaining work order, inventory, and purchasing history in MP2 for reference. We can move historic records into Infor EAM, but it will add time and cost to your upgrade project. Review all tasks and task instructions. We will create PM schedules in Infor EAM directly from your MP2 PM schedules, so we want you to have a good start in the new system. If you do have more than one instance of MP2, make sure you coordinate with each facility or group using MP2 before data are moved into Infor EAM. You need consensus on how Infor EAM will be configured to accept the MP2 data. Once you purchase licensing for Infor EAM or sign up for Infor EAM in the cloud, we have a simple plan for moving you from MP2. If you buy licensing, we install, configure, and test the application. If you plan on using Infor EAM in the cloud, we jump straight into planning and configuration tasks. We help you configure application settings and security to make sure it meets your company's business process needs. Once the system has the configuration you need, then we align your MP2 data to the new system and move it over, first to a test instance for your review, and then to the final production database. Finally, we train your end users using a proven, targeted training method. We can include more tasks to an Infor EAM implementation, and our project managers will work with you to make sure your needs are met in Infor EAM. MP2 is a legacy system built on older technology and older business standards. Even though the system gets the job done, there are a number of advantages to moving forward to Infor EAM. Infor EAM will support your specific industry and company processes. You no longer have to force your business to conform to the software. The system will support you. The user interface is clean and easy to use, with simple search tools and design capabilities through embedded screen design tools. More features mean you can support expanding regulatory and business needs. Infor EAM provides standard tools to monitor equipment conditions, to manage safety records, to maintain employee training and certifications, and even to track warranty claims, among other tools. Because it's web architected, getting Infor EAM to your users is as simple as giving them a web address and a login, and that means you can deploy Infor EAM worldwide without using terminal server devices and software. When it comes time to integrate Infor EAM to your ERP, financials, or other systems, you have a set of standard XML tools to link it all together. Thank you for your time today. If you would like more information from EAM Solutions or a site discovery visit, then please contact us at sales@eamsolutions.net. We look forward to working with you and your team to help you get the most from Infor EAM.